All right, Konrad Dudziak of Duke, big win over Rosholt in the quarterfinals. Tell me about the match a little bit.
There's a little history behind it.
And Vegas, right?
Yeah, everyone knows about this year's history, but actually in Fargo, when I was American, I was up against him too, and I forfeited due to injury. And I always thought this is the match I always wanted to get back, because I didn't do that as well as I wanted to that year, and that was a key match. And then, this year, I came out there fired up after a tough match with Steele, and I thought I got it. Refs didn't feel the same way.
Talk about the close takedown on the side of the mat.
Yes, and it has been haunting me throughout the season. It's like I did everything right. It didn't work out my way. You can't control everything sometimes. So I'm glad I got to get it back. It just feels good.
Questionable call in Reno. When it happened here, again, another questionable call. Did that
First
cross
period,
your mind?
I thought I had that takedown, And when it happened, immediately I shaked it off, I knew this was going to happen. When I got that stall call, I knew it was going to happen, I knew things are not going to go my way. When it came down to the first period, time ran out. I know it. I saw the clock. And and when they started arguing, I knew I wasn't going to get that either. I had to win it in the middle, not on the sideline, unquestionably for me to get it.
Now that overtime takedown, you could have got behind and hooked in.
Yeah.
I mean, that was
Actually,
a nice
the thing
grab.
in my mind is right before that match, my coach is going, he does that sit out, go behind. You should probably practice that. I'm like, no, coach, I'm good there. And when I got there, I'm like, oh man, I won't hear the end of this. So I threw that leg in, slipped him in, and it just felt good.
Two things. You're not as big as a lot of the heavyweights, and you wrestle at Duke, which is not known in college wrestling as being a powerhouse. How does it feel to be a semifinalist? You're an All-American now, and to represent smaller heavyweights and also your college.
Well, it took a lot of hard work, I didn't just become good overnight. I basically sacrificed 2 full years of my life, My junior and senior year of college was probably the best times anyone could ever have, I was out by myself in Ukraine and out by myself at the local training center, Not a single friend or anything, just complete wrestling to focus on. So,
So who were your big influence at the training center, Coach?
Terry Brands. I would not be here if it wasn't for Terry. I'm going back there this summer, and if I had to make the choice again, I might have gone to Iowa, but I decided Duke. I bleed blue now, so I'm sticking with it. But as soon as I get done with college, I'll be out in Iowa training with Mako, and hopefully winning national championships at that level too.
Speaking of small heavyweights, or smaller heavyweights, Zabriskie won his match.
Yeah.
You got him. I mean, he's more your size, but he's actually top ranked in the country. How do you feel
going to be
going
an
into
interesting matchup. I haven't wrestled him since high school, and I asked him how much he weighs. We both weigh 225.0.
Now you're both Jersey boys.
We're both
right?
Jersey
so
boys.
Did you wrestle in regular high school or
Yes, regular
freestyle?
high school.
How'd that go?
His junior year, my senior year, I beat him to go into third, fourth, and I took fourth. And then Fargo, I won against him to All-American. So I'm sure he knows that. And this is the place to, if you're gonna win, if you're gonna choose one place to win, this would be the place to do it. So I'm sure he's psyched up for that.
You got anything else for us?
Well, a little side note, I was gonna do this interview with Flo right after Rosholt match. He goes, you wanna do this interview? I'm like, you know what? I wouldn't have anything nice to say.
Well, we're glad we got one now.
Just want to hope it's a little better.
All right.
Thanks, man.
Good luck.
Thanks, Flo. Thank you.